better than, better than, better than, better than, better than brunch, better than, better, better than brunch all night. Elton John is going to sue us.
Especially if he's friends with Hans Zimmer. Welcome to this week's Better Than Brunch.
It's a Tuesday episode.
Yay!
Woo! I'm Denise.
The birthday girl.
The birthday girl.
Happy birthday, Denise.
Yay!
Happy birthday. And who's the other birthday girl this week?
Me. I'm Cherish Reed. It was my birthday on Friday.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday!
I'm Kath.
And I'm Taj. Welcome.
Hey, Taj.
Hey now.
How has everyone's week been?
Pretty decent.
Party.
Mostly okay.
Mostly okay. Yeah, birthday stuff has been nice. I finished a book on my birthday, the first draft, and I'm gonna sit on that for a little while, not touch it, come back to it in a month. We'll see what it's like then.
You don't normally finish books on your birthday. What's like the other thing you like to do that's woo on your birthday?
Drink. And that's exactly what we did. My husband got a lovely bottle of champagne for both those reasons, because I was going to push myself to finish my third book by age 36. Very arbitrary. And I did, and I drank, and what else did we do? Oh, we watched a movie together, and perfect near the end of summer movie classic for us is Stephen King's Silver Bullet, like our favorite. Gary Busey, uncle, and he's the best uncle ever. So that was awesome.
That sounds great. When it's your birthday non-pandemic, do you typically go out and drink, or is it still, do you usually stay home and have?
Yeah, we just go to like a restaurant, have some dinner, and come back home and watch a movie.
Nice. That's perfect.
Unless there was something awesome in the movie theaters. But yeah, that's not a thing right now. Denise, it is actually your birthday right now.
It is my birthday right now. And normally I'm not joining you all for a podcast, so this is like a new treat. But when I was a kid, on your actual birthday, you got to pick what we had for dinner. And that was just like a very big thing. And I always chose lasagna, which is to this day like my favorite food. So last night, my best friend went to our favorite restaurant that we normally go to for birthdays and got carry out and had them like give us the paper. They put like paper over the tablecloth, and they gave her one of those and wrote happy birthday on it like they normally do. And she got like cupcakes and all like the special things we normally do. And we had a front yard picnic. And so that was like a ton of fun. And then I had leftover lasagna today, like for lunch. And so birthday thing. And my husband and son made me a cake, which was covered in like 9 different kinds of sprinkles because Tiny Human was in charge of the decorating. So yeah, that's been fun. But today's kind of low key. It's storming and we're stuck inside. So I might do some drinking as well.
Ooh, nice. Stormy weather. Nice.
In quarantine. It does sound like the setup for a grizzled story, but that comes later.
Yes.
Taj and Cass, it's not your birthday today, but what's your normal favorite birthday thing?
My favorite birthday thing is to be traveling somewhere warm because my birthday is in the winter. So anywhere that I can get to, like a beach, and just kind of lay out and enjoy some sunshine and some air by the water will make me very, very happy. But this week we were celebrating my mom's birthday. It was a milestone birthday for her. She turned 60. And
Yes.
so she asked me to cook for her. So I cooked a big meal that in retrospect was entirely too big for 3 people to eat. But, you know, they now have meal prep for the rest of the week. So I did a big, big pot of like 8 pounds of oxtails. So I did a big thing of oxtail stew and some char siu pork fried rice for my mom. And it just brings back a lot of memories from my childhood. And
You're such a good daughter.
and Cass, what about you?
Well, my birthday typically falls either on the weekend or very close to the Kentucky Derby. So recently, my tradition has been to either go to the local racetrack, that's about an hour and 45 minutes away from where we live, and we sit there and bet on horses all day. Like, I let my kids gamble. I don't know if I should be.
It's
No,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we'll all sit there and pick out the horses, and then, you know, I'll go put $1 in their name, and we'll sit there and play and drink mint juleps. And usually there's a couple carloads of us. So like my mom will drive one car home, and my dad the other. They're not drinkers, and we're max, and it's just fun. It's really fun. We get to wear the big hats and all that other stuff.
Yes.
And then when we don't have the opportunity to go down there, then we'll just turn on the Kentucky Derby and, you know, pretend. I don't know why, but it's fun. And then this week was my dad's birthday on the 21st, and we played online poker all day long and barbecued.
Yes. The family that gambles together
Yes,
stays
right?
together.
Seriously.
Some
There's
of my
some
earliest
criteria.
memories with my dad's parents were them teaching us how to play poker.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I taught the neighborhood kids how to play blackjack. Taught them. I didn't actually know what I was doing, but we would bet our Halloween candy. And I had a deal with the dealer who was diabetic, so we cheated a lot.
All of that sounds so wrong. So the house always wins. Is that what you taught them?
Which is what you learn. Like, you need to know that. I was preparing them for life.
I could have used that lesson because I was a hardcore poker fanatic, like in college, and it was a problem.
So,
Like
I
a
thought I was
problem.
a professional poker player for a very long time. That was my goal in life. I did well. I did well enough that I had to claim it on taxes one year.
that's nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we moved
Okay.
away from Vegas, so.
Yeah, my blackjack days didn't take me that far, but I cleaned up with some Reese's peanut butter cups for a while.
I mean, they're as good
you
as.
need to do when you're making up the rules because you don't know them and you're 8 years old.
I just picture a bunch of crazed sugar high 8-year-olds just saying, hit me again.
They weren't sugar crazed because I was taking all their candy from them. I mean, you can't like get high on your own supply. Like, you can't be eating all the things you're gonna bet. You have to like be adult.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta walk away from the table. That's
You gotta
what
know
I've
when to
learned.
hold them, know when to fold them, and know when you're that your neighbor is cheating you.
Yeah.
I can admit that now.
That is so wholesome. I love it. It needs to end up in a book for sure.
You know, I really should. A lot of dumb things I did as a kid should probably end up in a book. For being a rule-following kid my entire life, I did some weird stuff.
Sorry. I was going to say I don't have a gripe or beef today because this week has been relatively chill and relaxing. Not relaxing. I finished the book and that was a little harrowing, but now that it's done, I feel really great. So I was gonna say if anybody would like to take the beef and run with it.
Or perhaps ride. So technically,
Uh,
I have a slight beef this week. I have a new addition in my family. It's not actually a living thing, but it feels like it to me. So I had a purchase this week.
the
Finally
Peloton.
arrived. I waited about 2.5
3
months.
years. I
I know, it
think.
felt like the
Yes,
entire
they did that
pandemic for it to arrive. And my gripe is with this piece right here, the seat, because let me tell you something, that thing upsets me every time I get on that thing. I have a hard time making it through these rides because my ass hurts, even with an extra gel padded seat on top.
It looks, like hella small.
Oh, it is.
Could you put a pillow on top?
You
Or
know,
that mess
I've
things
considered
up?
it. Honestly, if I could take a couch cushion and fix it in some kind of way, I would. I like there was one ride where I was like frantically reaching for anything soft to help, but yeah, no, it's
All
just
right,
like
for next week, I definitely want to see how you engineer a couch cushion or a series of pillows or a hoodie, sweatshirt.
something.
Like, we want to see the
Something.
engineering next week.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could invent the memory foam pillow for Peloton bikes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that needs to happen. That's why I don't fuck with bikes.
You
I
know,
don't like them.
I really love it so far, but you know, like you have to kind of build up this. They call it the callus, but it's not a callus, obviously, because that would be terrifying.
It's.
Sure.
I think it's just like the muscles there or something.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if you got the padded bike shorts? Would that help?
You know, I'm thinking probably not.
Mm.
However, I've searched for the bike shorts and they have them on like Amazon and everything, but they're not typically in plus sizes.
Mm.
So, that
You know,
means,
maybe search at like a bike specialty shop or something.
yeah.
Because I've seen people wearing them. Not me,
I
because I
see
don't bike.
people
But
wearing them, but you know, the funny thing is, like, if the bike the padding that I added to it is actually quite thick, but once you are on the bike for any
You're on
amount of
it
time,
forever.
oh my gosh, you feel it.
Yeah.
okay. Alternately, what if you found a very attractive and bored man, and he could like, and a thin man, because he'd have to like slide underneath, but he could like sit on the seat, and then you could kind of sit on his lap, and it would be like a tandem ride.
Oh.
I mean, I might like
Tandem.
that tandem
He'd
ride.
have to be again like Slender Man, because he'd have to kind of fit in there where you could still ride comfortably. But if you could
Right.
find this very thin-legged man who still had a sufficient thigh padding,
Okay. Because it really,
just
it's about her comfort, remember?
Right.
So.
Though I feel like this might be a different ride altogether.
Well, I mean, I don't know what exactly you put into a search engine to find that guy.
Dear Craigslist.
Craigslist, I'm looking
Searching for a man to sit on my bike an hour a day while I sit on him.
But it's not
How many
sexual. It's actually
responses do
just
we
for
get?
exercise.
Right.
And it's just 20 minutes. I mean, it's not like,
Right. Fitness purposes
So.
only.
Your email will be blowing up with the
Sausage at
most.
the end of that. Or give him some
Tosh
meat.
McCoy's email is
Somewhere out there, someone's
hotmail.com.
like, I'm gonna go ahead and put this ad up in case someone's looking.
I mean, there's a lid for every pot, and that being somebody's bike seat is somebody's pot,
Yes.
or maybe somebody's lid. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could be an alternative, something to explore.
So I don't know how long this strike is gonna last, but I'm told like 2 to 3 weeks is about the average for people to get used to it.
So it could
That
be
sounds
a
about
part-time
right.
job for him.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have to be a full-time
Part-time.
job.
Part-time job. Yeah.
But the bike itself, you're enjoying because of all of its like nifty things. You've already been yelled at by an instructor, you told us.
It felt like he was
Um,
yelling at me. It was actually like a recorded class, but he was looking directly at me. So it was like, thanks, Alex. But yeah, no, I've been really enjoying it. They have all kinds of classes, and I've already done over 100 meditation classes and getting
oh yeah.
yoga. They had a really great restorative yoga class yesterday morning that was live. So there were like 6,000 people in the class
Oh,
yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Morning. That was cool.
because it's not just the bike stuff. Like there are other
Yeah,
exercises and whatnot.
They also have a treadmill, so they have classes that are kind of built around those two things. Then they do like cardio classes that can include like HIIT workouts and dance, and they have strength classes that include like weights, and you can do like body weight only kind of like squats and all the things, so you can kind of build up and core and all that stuff. And then they have yoga and meditation and stretching and like outdoor running and walking, and just it's there's more classes than you could ever really take, and plus they add new ones almost every day. You can take live classes, you can take classes with friends if they also have the app, and so it's very interactive.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And motivating.
Very, very. It feels really good to have it here because we actually have a Peloton in my apartment building's gym, but the gym's been closed since March, and I moved in April, and so I've never gotten to use it. Our pool is closed, and so it's like walking outside is fine, but I live in actually a really busy part of Oakland, and so it's hard to stay distant from other people. So I needed something in the house that could keep me going.
Keep you active, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We look forward to hearing more about this, the adventures that you'll find on the Peloton.
Yes.
And
yes.
the seat. Hopefully the seat works out.
I hope so.
His name is Pete. Pete the seat.
Pete, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Pete is being a little handsy right now. So calm down.
He just likes to get up in there.
Seriously.
Be thorough.
Yeah.
Cass, do you have good book news yourself? Like you can move forward in your edits and whatnot.
Yes, I got my revision letter back 2 days ago. So now I am on revisions, and hopefully I'm going to take, the rest of the summer to do them, or maybe less. We'll see. And is there even a summer slowdown anymore in the time of COVID? Who knows? I don't know. But I'm looking forward to just getting it back in my agent's hands and out into the submission world. So.
Yes.
And you finished the book.
That's right. But yeah, I'm not even gonna look at that thing for a while. So I love it. I'm proud of it. Whatever. I'm fucking sick of it. So
Yeah.
deal with it later.
Completely understandable. And Taj and I are about to next Friday is the end of season 2 of Fat Like Me, and we are taking a summer vacation, and we will be coming back first week of October. Week of October.
Nice.
And we already have a fantastic lineup. Like we've got so woo, it'll be nice.
Oh man, you guys like really go at it. So
Yeah.
you've already got stuff like in the slots.
Mm-hmm.
We have for sure, I think the first 2.
Okay.
We've got a list of folks that we're going to be reaching out to over the summer to try to by like, maybe the first month or so.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Cool.
How does it feel to be like done with season 2?
really uplifting. It's every single time that like I ever think, oh well, maybe this will run out one day because we'll run out of people to talk to, like people hit us up, and like it's just, it's so gratifying to know that other people really want to talk about everything that we're discussing, and it like helps everyone to get it off their chests and talk
Yeah.
about it with multiple people, and that makes me feel so good, because honestly when I first started it a year ago, I didn't know if I'd have more than a show or two. I was like, how many people really want to talk about body issues and diversity and, you know, the need for it to be in different areas and stuff? Well, a lot of people.
Turns out.
Yeah.
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 But I think it's the cool thing is I get so excited because, you know, as we kind of, you know, get to know more people on Twitter, like I start to see others who we haven't tapped into yet, and I'm like, oh, there's another writer out there that's writing plus size stories. Ooh, let's try to reach out to these folks. And you know, sometimes they're responsive, sometimes they aren't. But you know, the fact that we're finding these folks, it just kind of shows how big the community really is, no pun intended. And it's just a wonderful thing to see that there are people out there doing the work and trying to help us normalize, you know, plus sizes in this industry, and then also bringing in folks from outside the industry that are working on normalizing it in other ways in other industries. I think that part's
Yeah.
really cool too.
No, that works.
Yeah.
You guys are doing it.
Yeah.
It's over 50 episodes, right?
Yeah, we actually had 50, sorry, my son had to grab something really quick. We did our 56th episode on Friday with Olivia Dade. And so, yeah, 56 episodes in the can. All of them are so wonderful and uplifting. I love hearing everyone's journey and the way that they, you know, use their experiences to further the discussion in the art that they do or what have you. It just feels so good to know that there's an entire community of people that like are going through it, and knowing to have that there for the listeners and myself. And I've felt so much more empowered over the last year after talking to all the guests. It really does do something for the psyche, like fuck yeah, you know, like we can do anything. So
Sure as shit can.
yeah. So I think it'll be great. Season 3, we'll have to have co-host surprise guests again.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Hit me up, whatever.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are we ready to tackle the grizzled?
Yes.
Grizzle.
I'm just ready. Bring it.
Yes.
Tap into the grizzled character.
Mhm.
You threw the suggestion, or somebody suggested the grizzled clown.
Yes. The grizzled old birthday clown.
Yes.
Birthday clown.
I think
And
there should be a love triangle.
Ooh.
What?
What?
I think there should be a love triangle with one of the people being a balloon animal artist.
I don't know. I really
Okay.
struggle with romances that have love triangles, but what if it was, if it's romance, what if it was, okay. It turns out that the birthday entertainment industry in this relatively small town of relatively wealthy people is cutthroat. There are a lot of birthday parties, and given the wealth in the community, there's a lot of money to be made. And so there is this sort of collective, a Justice League, if you will, of performers. And there's kind of these, you know, white whale events where there's a lot of money to be made, these big parties. And so it happens that
it's Joey McFarlane's 6th birthday, and it's
I know
the
I
talk of the town.
Joey Escobar, but yeah. And in the
everybody's gonna be there.
The final interviews, the parents are talking to our birthday clown who was excellent with children, but who was hiding a lot of pain, who used to be a big time circus clown, you know, like Ringling Brothers, all the prestige that a clown can have. You know, they were up there. They were the Joe Top chart of clowning. And an injury sent them spiraling. And so
Oh no.
physically cured now, you know, physically healed now, you know, doing children's birthday parties is really not what he wants to be doing. He really wants to be living this sort of fast-paced life of a high-level clown again. So it's Joe Clown chart.
Yeah.
And then there's a magician who is beautiful and very new to the scene, charming, the great Josephine. And so she is a magician. And then there's a balloon artist who actually, Joe and this balloon artist used to have a thing. His name is Rodrigo, and Rodrigo the balloon artist. And he can build anything, and he can build anything.
Okay.
But they're not together anymore. And so all of them are in this interview process, and they're competing with each other. And that competition turns into sort of an alliance, and they decide to create a show that is all three of them, and they'll market it together. And little Joey loves it, and then they market it to all these families. And so they find themselves very popular and very wanted. Their star is rising in the children's entertainment industry. And of course, their connection with one another rises as well. And so at first, the love between, or not love, maybe the lust between Joey and Rodrigo explodes again in sort of these nights, and then Josephine gets in on that action, and then they find they really have this wonderful connection with the three of them, and they create magic in their hearts and on the stage for children.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Like a whole bit, a whole pitch versus just the meet cute, but there you go. There's
Okay.
I think we have just a few minutes left, so I'll just end the story there.
Wonderful. Well,
I love it.
One of the other things that we were talking about right before we started recording was just, you know, as we have these wonderful birthdays and we start to think about our skin and how radiant Denise looks on her birthday,
I know.
we're talking about favorite products. And
My favorite product is this ring light that is giving me even lighting on my face.
there you go. But also favorite skin products. And so does anybody want to share one of the favorites?
I think you guys should go.
Product.
I'll be back. Keep talking.
Milano. I don't think you can. Let me turn off the ring light so you can see it. This Milano brand, and it's vitamin C serum, and Elizabeth Kensington recommended this. I don't know what's in it because it's in Japanese, but I got it on Amazon, and I really love this for like skin brightening and just renewal. Like it's helped with some like dark kind of like acne scars and stuff on my face. So that I will share as my favorite product.
Wonderful. One of my favorite I've been using is an unscented vitamin E serum. Also got on Amazon. I add it to my morning moisturizer just to kind of help fill in for areas. I have very like kind of combination skin, so I have parts that are oily but also parts that are dry, and it helps for sure with the dry areas and just kind of helps even everything out. So I'm definitely a fan.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I grabbed this when I was waiting in line, and I didn't know if it was going to be good, but it's a Velvet Woods and Magnolia hand cream from Old Navy. I got it like forever ago, and it's very, very potent. It's strong. But
Smell it from here.
you could probably. But I have to say, when you take just the very little smallest bit and put it on, your hands are like baby butt soft afterwards. And so like I have to give it 2 thumbs up, because while it takes a while for the smell to be like, okay, that's a lot right by my face, keep your hands low. Once that dissipates, like the softness, I can't deny it. Soft knuckles, fingertips. Old Navy, you're doing
Nice.
right. You are.
Is there a different scent that you could get, or is it just one smell?
Probably. I haven't been in an actual
Oh,
store in so long, but I probably could find this online too, I would have to say. But I would definitely, if they had it exactly like this particular kind, I would check it out to see if there was a more, like, it smells like a grandmother's closet who's used a lot of perfume in their life, like that old woman
yeah,
perfume that's very floral and strong,
powdery. Yeah.
powdery. Yeah.
Well, maybe if you find the link, we can put it in the comments of the video.
You can. And I recommend it for the feel, not the smell.
No, that's what we need. We need soft hands.
Do it.
I use only my husband's stuff, so I'm going to just show you what Noah has. Because I got to do better. But I've been using his L'Oreal Men's Expert Pure Charcoal face wash. It's very minty. I like it in the morning to feel invigorated. It's called Anti-Imperfection Daily Face Wash. It fights 5 imperfections. I don't know.
I want to do a whole other show on the marketing language used
Yeah.
around the sort of genderedness of products.
Yes. Oh my God.
Anti-imperfection versus diminishes lines and wrinkles. That's a whole other show. But
Yeah.
And then I use his L'Oreal's Men Expert Hydra Sensitive Strengthening Moisturizer, 24-hour hydration designed for sensitive skin. And it smells of birch. And this like birch background.
Mhm.
And I love it. I like smelling him. And I was like, well, I'll use it too because it smells great on him. I don't know if
Birch
I
is
don't know
great
what it's
scent.
doing.
I love that because so many of the books that we read, like the man smells like sandalwood or whatever. Like birch is a good one. I'm going to use that.
I use birch.
say he smells like man. I'm like, what does that
Right. What does that mean?
mean?
I won't lie. I sometimes prefer men's cologne to perfume. I really do.
So
For the
do
longest
I.
time, I wore a guy's cologne because I just loved smelling it on guys. So I was like, I'm gonna.
Noah had the best La Coten cedar cologne that he got secondhand from his brother. And I have like a few drops left. He's not even allowed to wear it anymore. There's like a few drops left. It's discontinued, and that's all I have. And I just hoard it for myself.
Is it on eBay?
Nobody wears it.
Yeah, eBay might
Can't
have
find it.
My
Wow.
favorite perfume ever is the Bonnabelle Emotions that they would sell in like 1993 or something. And I found like a
Yeah,
on eBay. It is still my
I
favorite
remember
perfume.
that.
It's the Shy one. And I have very much more expensive perfumes, and that is the one that I just hoard, and I only wear it on very special occasions.
Love it.
Mm,
You might also find it on
Now,
Poshmark.
but whatever. What?
You might also find it on Poshmark if it's not on eBay.
We have got a whole bunch of products to like
You.
link to. Maybe we'll put together a blog post and like
Maybe.
link to Amazon or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
Cherish
Cherish and I are wearing the same product right now. We both have the same lip color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Budapest. And I have it in my bathroom.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
How far over schedule are we?
We're very
Is this-
over. So are you ready to sing us out?
Better than brunch. Better than. I really don't have it.
Brunch.
It's really hard. It's hard to put better than brunch into other people's music.
Maybe can we get ABBA next time?
Oh, there you go.
I'll see.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Our closing photo. Everybody smile. All right.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you next week, and we hope that you have a spectacular. Is it the first week of August next week?
Maybe.
Next Saturday is?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're
Who
having
even
summer.
knows?
It's always March, so who knows?
Always March. That's right.
I'm Cass. You can find me Cass N Writes on Twitter or Fat Like Me Pod.
I'm Taj. You can find me at Taj McCoy Writes.
I'm Denise. You can find me at Nick Will Writes.
I'm Cherish. You can find me at author Cherish on Twitter.
Yay. Happy
Okay,
Sunday,
bye.
everyone. Bye.